What is wrong with you? Hello, welcome to Jotunheim podcast. Jotunheim Whispers. I did that again. The hell? Okay. I am frostjotun. I am a composer, a musician, an artist, a poet, and some other things. And today I wanna talk about people and how weird they are compared to the normal me. No, really, I've got some beef with people, all right? Um, and I really want to discuss that because, well, I need some explanations and some resolutions because at this point, I mean, I don't know what to do. I have no idea how to fix our society. So please bear with me, please help me if you can. If you can't, I mean, just suffer with me, I guess. Although I don't want you to suffer, so don't. But I also want you to have a choice, so it's your decision. Sorry. Sorry. So yeah, I don't understand people. And by people, I generally mean neurotypical people. I don't understand what's up and what is wrong with you and why do you behave like everything is just spinning around you. So, here are some of my questions. First of all, why are you walking your dogs without leashes? What's up with that? What's going on in your head when you are doing that? Hmm? So, here I am walking on the street, a little person, a little baby, who is not feeling really good, really well, um, just minding their business, and here I see a huge dog and a person that is kind of walking but not really even controlling the animal, and obviously there is no leash in the existence. So why are you like this? Why are you behaving like this? Do you think you are the only person around? You have no idea what your dog can do to another person. It's like they always say, "Oh, he doesn't bite." "Oh, really? Oh, are you a psychic? Can you predict every movement your animal is going to make?" You have no freaking idea what is going to trigger their instincts. You are risking people's lives over what exactly? Like, why are you doing this? Like, you can sometimes clearly see that it is a man walking a huge dog, being all smug and arrogant, feeling good about himself because he has some power. If being a man is not already enough for you. So that's question number one. Like, there are people who are really scared of dogs. And you know that fear can be a trigger for an animal and they can attack for that. Unfortunately, in Ukraine, if your dog attacks anyone, you can kind of just throw like less than $10 and you'll be fine. So, yeah, that's the question for all the people in my country, in the world. Like, can you be just normal, please? I've been scared of dogs since I was a child. And it's not about me, it's about everyone else. Like, why are you putting the the lives of stray cats of stray animals, of just regular animals, of people, of kids. Like you are walking a dog that is bigger than a child. What if it decides to randomly attack it? It's gonna kill this fucking child. And knowing those people, unfortunately, they're just going to say, like, we had some instances where my mom would say something about a leash, and they would respond with, "You should walk on a leash." Okay, I guess we have nothing else to say after that. And I think there were some people, that were even like telling the dogs to attack other people. So maybe, hey, let's consider, if some people are going to adopt an animal, they should pass a test for being a normal human being, because if that's okay for them, then I am afraid we have some troubles in our society. Well, obviously we do, but come on. Okay, next thing. Bikes and those electric vehicles that I don't know how they are called, but so now they are available for everyone, and there are people who are doing deliveries, and there are just people that are having fun, and they are driving those vehicles on those places where like regular people walk. And so they drive with a huge speed, and then they could like sometimes, only sometimes, they use a bell. um but here is the thing, they are behind you. How the hell am I supposed to know where you are coming from, especially when they are just going like shh, and it's like, oh, so if I just took a step left, I would be dead right now. I would be lying on the ground, and that would be it. And it's not a really fun way to die, just walking to a freaking supermarket to buy some milk or whatever. And there are no restrictions, there are no laws. So I am sure if anything happens, first of all, those people are like those dog people, so they would blame you, um, and no one would punish them. Like if they, for example, like ran over a child, there is no law that would forbid them from doing it again. And sometimes you can see, oh, there are like a couple kids on this electric vehicle going on such a speed and laughing. So you know that they are not responsible, that if anything happens, like what? Like you're gonna get injured, that's it. So that's also my question for those people who use these things. Like, can you just erase yourself from existence, please? Like, everyone around hates you, and I know that you enjoy that. You enjoy having this power that, you have the lives of each person here in your hands or in your feet, because you can run over, like, anyone here. And you basically almost do. Go to a psychiatrist, please. Honestly, like, I hate everything about you. Jesus. Now, 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 here are some more things I don't understand about people. So, my Whole life, kinda. Well, most of my life, I wouldn't have friends because I don't have just the need. Because I have the perfectionism about myself, but it also unfortunately affects other people. And so, if I don't agree on something that is social or political with a person, like they're not going to be my friend. So obviously, I don't have anyone, and I am absolutely fine living like this. Like, I have my mom in another room. Um, we walk around together, we eat together, we watch something. That's enough communication for me. I am literally so fine being in my room, painting, creating music, practicing violin, watching some YouTube videos, stuff like that. Really, like for years, hadn't had a thought that, I really want to have a friend. I really want to talk to someone. No, hell no. Like, there were a couple people, like from work, I guess, who were texting me on Instagram, and each time it was like, all right, I have to respond. I guess I will force myself to do that. All right. So, and when I was younger, a couple years ago, I would tell a couple people that I have no friends, or oh, recently, like a doctor asked me about like communications and relationships, and I said I'm not interested in any of those. And she like was so surprised, but like she was okay. But most people are like, but your life must be so boring if you don't have friends. Like you cannot live like that. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but if your life revolves around your friends and the fact that you are perceived by someone, like I'm not judging that, obviously, like having friends it is fun probably. But if that's all you got, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you are the boring thing. Like you are the most boring creature ever. Like, do you really not have any hobbies, interests in life that you need to be communicating with anyone all the time? The hell? Like, and you feel sorry for me? I feel sorry for you because you are a little bit of a loser. Sorry. Sorry. I don't really want to judge people like that, but I mean, if you are judging me, why shouldn't I be able to judge you, you know? So yeah. Now, now to the most recent thing that had happened, which I also don't get about people. It's the people on the internet. So, if you are someone who does not have a like real nickname, who does not have any content published, who doesn't create anything, if you are that and you go to a person's live stream or just a post of theirs where they are cooking or showing you some cookies that they made, what kind of idiot do you have to have the need to write something awful in response to that? So that's the starting point of this segment, right? So it was uh, like a week ago. I don't remember anymore, but so I started streaming, right, some time ago. And I am doing this in English because my goal is to show myself to the global audience as an artist, as a composer. Like, unfortunately, I don't want to be saying that, but it's true. In my country, in Ukraine, people don't support art. People don't care about art. You have no opportunities if you are just doing everything in Ukrainian. I'm sorry to break it to you. No one's gonna help you. No one's gonna buy stuff from you. Yeah. So obviously, like, I am not hiding that I am Ukrainian. I have a Ukrainian flag in my bio. It's clearly an open fact about me. But anytime I go live on TikTok, there are always at least 2 to 3 people who would make fun of me for speaking English, or who would just rudely tell me speak a normal language or something like that. Um, I don't understand. Like, what motivates you to do that? Like, literally, you are randomly seeing a life of a person who is cooking at the moment, for example. Who is forcing you to listen to me? Who is forcing you to watch me? Literally no one. I'm not gonna stop you. Go, leave, scroll. It's literally less than a second of effort to just not see me again. No, you have to come into my comments and write something so terrible and rude, so I would read it, and what? What do you think will happen? Do you think I'm gonna just change my entire mindset? Or what? What is the point? Like, you are literally dumb. You are dumb as hell because you are a person who is a no one here on the internet, who is doing nothing except waste time writing something mean to a person you don't know, who is doing nothing wrong. Huh? I'm so sorry for you. I mean, you clearly have nothing in your life, if that's what you're doing. And so that kinda is funny to me because those are people who just don't understand English. And I mean, I'm not judging people for that. Like, there are sometimes people who ask questions and I answer in English, and they would say, like, I don't understand, and I would translate it into Ukrainian. So it's not a problem if I am live, obviously. But then I wanted to make a dream of mine come true, and so I streamed myself baking some English muffins, Welsh cakes, and 2 types of cookies. And I spent about 6 to 7 hours in the kitchen doing that. And I did that with the purpose of taking pictures and trying to sell these baked goods to the people in Ukraine. So I would deliver it to them. Like, when I posted the pictures, I said that, if you live like nearby, I can just, give it to you so you wouldn't pay for the delivery. And so I made the post on Reddit and on TikTok. Obviously, it was in Ukrainian. And the response I got, like, those Ukrainians were literally calling my baking like poop. They were commenting that my cookies looked like crap. And I was already so exhausted from the work and from the work from the other days because I work constantly. that it broke me in a way that I cried for 2 days after reading those. And so I had to delete the post on Reddit, and on TikTok I I kinda reported those comments, but TikTok said, well, we don't see any violations, so it's fine. Everything is fine. And I mean, it wasn't really, but there was nothing I could do. So that is my next, and I think my last question for some people. Why do you think you have the right to ruin someone's day just because you went to the internet? Like, it has become so normalized for people to be bullied on the internet that no one talks about it. Like, it has become the norm that you're gonna open the comments and you're gonna see so much hate that you are going to just wanna kill yourself. So I am talking specifically to you. If you are a person who leaves horrible words under a post about some cookies and baked goods, who hurt you? What is your problem? What has this person done to you that now you have to hurt everyone around, even on the internet? A person you don't know. You don't know who they are. Like, hey, hello, here I am. So I am a chronically ill person. I am in pain all the time. I baked some cookies. I made some muffins. I tried to sell them, not for, like, they weren't expensive. I just posted them on the internet, trying to make some money to buy medications for my diseases that I have a lot of. Here I am. I am a real person, and I read your comments, and they made me cry for 2 days. I am talking to you right now. I don't know who you are, and still I am not calling you awful things. I'm not comparing you to anything that is terrible. Why did you do have why did you have to do that to me? And please tell me, do I deserve it? Do I, as a person who is in constant pain, deserve such treatment? Right. Okay, I guess you answered. And yes, so I guess all of those people I have talked about were just egotistical um personas, I guess. Because truly I described those who just do not care about other people's feelings and who just don't perceive other people. They just consider themselves the only real people, and so they are the centers of the universe, and everyone should be spinning around them. Yeah, and their opinion is the most important of them all. So, those are the people I don't understand, I don't get, and I refuse to. I wish that those types of people would turn on their brains sometime. And I do wish that, empathy will become trendy soon. Yay! Thank you. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Jotunheim Whispers. It has been me, frostjotun, who was bullied on the internet for their cookies. Um, if you listen to this, thank you so much. I wish all the good things upon you. I wish kindness and tenderness for you, and all the things like that. So have a great day, good day. Have a good day, and bye 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 bye. Yeah.